How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. And yeah, I've officially had Strava for like a year now. Well, a bit over a year. Yeah, so I thought I'd just reflect on basically my past year of what I've done. So here we go. This is my full profile. Here, this is my activity over the last year. Around May of last year was when I first got Strava. So when I first moved to New Zealand, I was just like a sprinter pretty much. I used to be a sprinter, but I was kind of getting over it. So I was kind of looking for a new sport. So I tried out long distance running for a bit. Yeah, so this was my first week of ever getting Strava. So yeah, this is my very first run. Let's have a look at it. I just come back from 2 weeks of quarantine, so yeah, I had to stop a bit. I mean, a lot. Oh yeah, the reason why this first kilometer was so fast is, look, you see here, 140. I was getting chased by a dog, so that's part of the reason why I had to stop so much. 157 per kilometer. And here's where we'd just moved in, and the pace actually was not incorrect. It's just I was salty because it was slower. I didn't forget to stop. I just wasn't happy with the time. Oh yeah, this was my first school cross country. I just recently had my current school cross country, and let's just say I did a lot faster than that. I came 7th for my age, but 9th in the overall race. Oh yeah, and this is when I sort of decided that I don't like just doing long distance running, so I was gonna give swimming a try, because during the time I was a sprinter, I did swimming like on the side as sort of like a fitness sport for like the 400 meters. I was thinking, oh yeah, I've got a bit of experience with swimming, so why don't I try do it competitively? Yeah, so I just started off doing like 4 sessions a week, and this was literally be all I post for the next like month, nothing but swims. Here I decided, yeah, I actually really don't like just doing one thing. Like I tried with running, just doing running, didn't really like it. Didn't like just doing swimming. But I realized I've always been one of those people that likes doing a lot of things, so I decided to try out triathlon. So yeah, so this is basically, so now I'm starting to get into triathlon at this point. So here is my first ever ride, and I didn't even have a road bike. Like I knew nothing about bikes, man. A whopping 23k an hour, a whopping 76 watts. Yeah, I had no idea. I knew nothing about cycling. I didn't understand the concept of easy running at that point. Go to around here. No, here we are, August 27th. This is the first time I broke 20 minutes in the 5k. I never did any easy runs for some reason. Oh yeah, never mind, I did get my new road bike. Because I was so, like, it felt so weird riding on a bike with such thin wheels. My hands would get so tense in the handles and I would have to take a break, literally. Why did I run my long run at that pace? I was, what? Bro, long runs are meant to be easy and aerobic. They're not meant to be anaerobic, otherwise you're working the wrong energy system. Here's another super speedy ride. Okay, let's skip a bit now. Oh yeah, this is when I'd start doing runs with Casey and Ollie, who you've seen in other videos. Before then, I'd just run on the roads, like just flat. This was my first introduction to sort of running hills, and yeah, I was not good at first. Yeah, finally I started doing easy runs. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, the mileage looks pretty high here in October. Oh yeah, this was the last swim before lockdown again. I remember now. So I was doing a lot of running. Oh yeah, this is my second longest run. Why did I do this workout? 1 kilometers all out. That's not what you meant to do. I knew nothing. Here, another one. 1K. Why? Oh, this is another long run. Oh, this was in Cambridge this time because we couldn't go to our usual trail because the border was blocking it. 4k time trial, 15:44. Yeah, I was pretty happy with this time. I would definitely not be happy if I ran this time now. Yeah, the speed sessions. Why did I do those? Oh, this is a big mileage week. What did we do then? Oh yeah, this was a good tempo run. 7k at 4:11 pace. Good. I would never ride more than like 20k because I was always so anxious of discovering new roads. Oh yeah, this is when I started to ride on the trainer. I got a trainer, and I kind of liked it because I didn't have to deal with cars. Oh yeah, this is when I decided that I was really not enjoying running because it was pretty much all I was doing, because swimming wasn't on, and cycling I just didn't know what the heck I was doing. I'm one of those people, I just cannot thrive doing the same thing over and over again. Like I have to have variety. Yeah, the heat would ruin me, man. Oh yeah, Friday afternoon swimming sucks, man. Like I still do it because I try to swim 4 sessions a week, and the only 4 sessions that don't involve having to get up at like 4 in the morning are Monday afternoon, Wednesday afternoon, and Friday afternoon. Oh yeah, and the Saturday morning that I do as well, but that's like 7, so it's not as early. Yeah, so I have to come to Friday afternoon, but barely anyone shows up. It's so depressing. Oh yeah, this is when I started doing triathlon training for the school. Learned a lot, especially about cycling. And when did I do my first triathlon? It was like at the very end of the year. Oh, this is a swim meet I did, but yeah, I do not enjoy them, man. Every time I go, it just tells me, it's basically just me saying to myself, you're bad at swimming. Because with the sport of swimming, you can't do well in like competitions and stuff unless you literally do nothing but swimming. Like with running, it's different. Like I can do cross-country races even as a triathlete and still do fairly well. And I'm probably slower than these sprint times now. My brain's just forgotten how to sprint freestyle. Like I'm just, like my personal best are still from like when I used to live in Australia. Like which my 100 free best is like 107, my 50 free is like 29. Yeah, my 200 free and plus I've got way better. Like it used to be like 250 back in Australia, now it's like 230. Oh yeah, this is my first proper experience riding hills. See, look at the elevation gain, 780 meters. Yeah, this was really hard for me because I had no idea how to pace myself going up hills. I'd mess up my gears all the time. Yeah, it was rough. Here it is. This was my first ever triathlon. I was just aiming to finish this one. I wasn't like properly racing. 14 minutes, that is so slow for a swim. Yeah, so I just posted manually because I'm obsessed with seeing how much miles I do per week. And here I tried to start training again, but I was still dead from the triathlon because my body was not used to it. And here we go, we're in 2022 now, this year. Oh yeah, swim camp. I honestly don't know why I went to swim camp. It was sort of because I was bored in the holidays and I wanted like some sort of challenge. And here's another ride with hills that was pretty awful. So I was not in good swimming shape. Like I was just taking a break because of Christmas and stuff. So yeah, it was rough. I did 2 swims in one day, and I did the same thing the next day with the 2K time trial. And I remember I swam that so slow. Yeah, final session, 10 100s of kick all out, which was terrible. Oh, here you see the huge amount of mileage here. This is basically when I was properly training for triathlons. Like I'd actually like looked and got a plan, like a proper training plan. Let's go to what did I do this week? Holy crap. 193k. I did a lot of long sessions now. Oh yeah. Oh yes, that's probably the reason. Yeah, I had my longest ride yet because we went to we did the usual loop, and then we went to Cambridge as well, which I did not like because there was lots of cars. It was actually more because I sort of stopped my watch when we were at like an intersection and I forgot to restart it again. Yeah, so yeah, I did a lot that week, mainly cycling because I was really focusing on getting better at cycling because I was hopeless. Yes, so still, yeah, this is you can see this is a lot more structured, like proper sessions. Why would I do 13k on the treadmill though? Oh yeah, I do like longer rides often now. Oh yeah, and this was my school athletics competition. Did the 3k in 10:57. Like, I just counted it as 10:57 because that's what my watch got as the distance. Yeah, me and my friend had a big debate about it. I'm like, oh yeah, I broke 10:11 minutes, and he's like, no, thing said you got 11:11. But I'm like, yeah, but my watch said. Now I sort of agree now that it was around 11:13. I'm afraid this is my 3k PB, but I hate to say it. Yes, 1500. This is the video. This is the thing I made a video on. Go check it out. Yeah, I was really happy with this. I got 4:49 because this was because I was racing my friends. My friends didn't do the 3k for some reason. Oh yeah, I do not like IM, man. I don't know why, but I'm so unfit at IM. Like I'm literally gasping for air after 200 IM. Oh yeah, this is when I first got clip-on shoes, or cleats is what you call them. I tried to choose a route that meant that I didn't have to stop at all because I really didn't want to. Oh yeah, a very long ride. Oh, 57k. Oh, that's like 30k an hour average. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, and I was doing tri-focus swims, 1k of getting out every 50 and diving back in, which is awful. Oh yeah, and this was a school swimming sort of school competition. You're like, oh yeah, I got a small PB in the 100 free. Oh yeah, backstroke's my worst stroke. 38, that is pure horror. Oh, this one I did better. So 200 free, 232, which I was really happy with. Like my old PB was like 240 something. Alright, so here I sort of start to low down the mileage a bit for some reason. Oh yeah, here's the Mara triathlon. As you can see, my swim time's a lot better. So I tried to actually go a bit harder on the swim. My bike was a lot faster as well. And this was a race of like all ages, so like 16 years and above. Yeah, so I was pretty happy with this. I realized that you don't actually have to taper as much as you think. Like you only have to taper like 3 days before an event. 1 week is too much, that you just feel lethargic. And it's cool to look back on this stuff. I remember I was leading up to nationals now. So yeah, here it is. Oh yeah, because it was a serious race. I didn't want my watch to distract me. Surfbreaker and Mara, they were like races that you had like 75-year-olds. Yeah, this race, like it was just all people my age. Yeah, I came 10th out of 13 people. I was honestly happy I didn't come last given how little I'd been doing triathlon for. But also, yeah, I'd been doing a good amount of training. Okay, oh, what did I do here? Oh yeah, this is when I had COVID. I had to take like a week off. And somehow I swam pretty well given after COVID, I don't know how. Here's my cross country and cycling block now because I was building into cross country season, which I'm currently doing now. Oh yeah, this was my first cross country race. Got second for under 18 boys. It is 6k in under 24 minutes, which I was pretty happy with. Oh yeah, here's where I start doing double days of running. Oh yeah, and this was my longest run to date, 17k. This was such an enjoyable run, like on the path. I had like a structured training plan now. Like I'd do hills on Monday, tempo on Thursday, I'd do the long run on Sunday, and between that I'd do like easy 5k. This is my current personal best for the 5k now, 19:05, but I would have gone easily under 19 minutes if the last kilometer of this park run wasn't an uphill, yeah, which was really annoying. Like, if you ever look at it, let's just open. Yes, you see 405 and 16 meters of elevation. Yeah, I like doing tempo runs with my friends because they really push me, and we try to have like a fun race. The last K, it's quite fun. Oh yeah, and this was my recent video. Yeah, it was really unfortunate, but yeah, I was also feeling pretty terrible. Yeah, the day before, an IM set. Like, it was annoying. Like, I was just hoping to get an easy swim. We were doing 400s of IM, and then I said to my coach, oh yeah, can I take it a bit easier? I've got a race tomorrow. He's like, oh yeah, for the 400 you can just do 200s instead. I'm like, that's not going to make a difference. And I didn't, because the reason I pulled out was because my left lat muscle was tight because of this swim. Oh yeah, this swim was so hard, man. Holy crap. This was ridiculous. This was 5K in an hour and a half. Like, I explained it in one of my previous videos. Now we're into the final 2 weeks. I only did 2 swims. I've been barely doing any swims because of cross country. And now we come back to the latest week. And yeah, here's school cross country, where I came 3rd for senior boys. Well, I came 4th in the race. One of the people who beat me was a year younger, so he was in the other age group. I was pretty happy with this. Roughly 14 and a half minutes. I started my watch a bit early, so it's 14 and a half minutes for 4K, given the conditions as well. Like, it was so muddy and wet. Yeah, and this was just yesterday. I'm making a video on one of my rides, but I filmed the whole way, so it's taking a really long time to sort of get the footage onto my computer so I can edit it. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.